just like the ocean, life can be a bumpy ride. But for every wave that knocks you down, comes another that you can conquer.
And it's pretty parallel to life itself. You know, it could be struggling. It's not always easy. It's not all pink. You fall down, you gotta get up again and ride it.
Riding the turbulent wave of life. That's what Hagal Sheli, which translates to My Wave, is all about.
We're using surfing as an educational tool, and mainly towards the youth at risk.
This is the classroom here at Hagal Sheli. And as the students are out here learning how to ride the waves, they're also learning valuable life lessons.
We started off with 10 teens voluntarily, trying to bring them out of the streets, bring them into the ocean, back to school, back to life.
And it worked. All 10 teens went back to school. It's that success that jump-started Hagal Sheli.
We decided to quit our jobs. We took out personal loans, bought surfboards, wetsuits, and everything, and this is how we started off with Hagal Sheli.
Flash forward 10 years, and there are 8 seafront classrooms up and down Israel's coast, helping more than 3,000 kids every year. And as the foundation has grown, they've helped more than just at-risk youth, expanding the program to those with PTSD and disabilities.
We're working with all the population in Israel, with Jews, Christians, Muslims, boys, girls, Orthodox, ultra-Orthodox, secular.
Teaching students that even when you can't control life's waves, you can learn how to successfully ride them. It's a lesson David Katz has learned throughout his career as a professional photographer.
When you say blind photographer, people don't put those two words together. So when people see my story, it's like, wow, that's not possible. Well, I show that it is possible.
Although legally blind, Katz hasn't let that halt his career, capturing some of the most recognizable photos of celebrities and politicians all around the world. But it's his work with kids that really captures his heart.
Working on the Friday morning with kids with muscular dystrophy who literally are in wheelchairs. They're wheeled to the sea and they're taken in by volunteers, and they're given the opportunity to stand with support, with help, and you see their whole faces light up, and the faces of the volunteers light up, because it's giving them a freedom that they're not used to. They could see that as well as all the things that you read about it, that you can't do this and you won't do that. Well, this guy, David Katz, went on to become an internationally acclaimed photographer and got to work at the highest level. So really, there's no such word as can't.
A motto Katz shares with Hagal Sheli, making their collaboration that much more impactful.
Usually, people talk about their pain and the things that are not going good enough, etc. In here, we try to look at the bright side.
All while setting them up for future success.
Al Hagal, it's a social business that take our young kids that make a long journey in Hagal Sheli, and we take them to work in Al Hagal. It's like making a big events for the biggest companies in Israel.
Education through business, where teens in the Al Hagal program earn a salary for organizing beachfront events for some of the largest corporations in Israel.
The biggest thing about it is educational through business. So we teach them the first thing that what you sign on and taxes and how you do those stuffs, and after that how to talk with clients and how to make sure that everything's working the best, so the value for money will be the best.
Teaching youth how to successfully operate a business, while also building Hagal Sheli partners.
The biggest companies in the world, and in Israel for sure, come to visit in here, and then they meet Hagal Sheli and make a big cooperation between those companies and Hagal Sheli.
It's all about waves, and so you get something and then it just pays forward and it gets more and more and more. You duplicate it, and I think this is the key indicator of Hagal Sheli.
Creating ripples throughout Israel's society, one wave at a time.